What's up, UFC Gym? Here we go. So this is my mobility stretching video. Before I get into it, I wanted to explain one thing just to clear up for fun. I stopped making videos on Zoom calls or videos to post on here in general for one reason. I don't know your body. I know the mind of all of us is let's go, let's go, let's go. We want all the classes, we want all the movements, but is your body ready? The answer is probably not. Just like mine, it's probably not ready for many movements because we need to slow it down. There's a concept called tensegrity. A little education before we roll out, before we stretch out is tensegrity. Tensegrity is two words: tension and integrity. Tension of your body equal all over to respect the integrity of your body. Biomechanics is something I'm learning, not how to exercise, but how to move the body respecting the mechanical structure, the biology of the human body. That's why I stopped teaching classes on the internet that are for everybody to see, because not everybody's ready. Quick example, look at this diagram, this visual. Look at these two pillars that I'm holding. Look how uneven they are. They have to be equal. So I can't just hold it with a brace or a cast or some tape and hold it without creating tension over time to retrain the structure to be equal. As you can look at some other ones, these two, not equal. These two, it's narrow. Well, this one's the weirdest one. Narrow here, so wide on the bottom, not even parallel. They're like uneven. That defines our body. And watch this. It's all connected. These are the bones. This is the fascia, which I keep talking about, the myofascia connection. But watch the structure. Look at it, opens everywhere. As I pull one spot, it opens everywhere. So that means one area that you might hurt or injure now is not as impactful to movement, not as effective anymore. So other parts of your body have to work. So what I recommend is everybody at home, grab a roller if you don't have one, PVC pipe, anything. A lacrosse ball, a softball, a baseball, a medicine ball, a basketball, but I really recommend something small. We have stressed our body to be tight, now we have to unstress our body to be loose. And these tools will help even a partner. The stretches I'm doing are movements that I do in classes that I've done before and movements that I do. All of this relates to functional patterns. So Google that, YouTube that, Instagram that, even Facebook that. And you will learn that the body is not just muscles. It is one structure connecting its ability to move all over the place equally together. We've all done dance, we've all done MMA classes, we've all seen MMA classes and watched UFC fights. We see the body's not just chest day or leg day or butt day. It's total body day. It should be daily, even if it's figuring out moving the hips before the body. So, before we get into it, how is your posture? Can't really tell because I can't see you, but you can see me. Number one thing, if your feet are flat on the ground, don't be flat. How do you create unflat feet? You first roll out the muscles of your whole leg. The foot, the calf, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the hamstring, the glutes, the quads, the outer part of your lower leg, the foot, all of it. When you roll it out, and don't just roll and stop. It's slow and steady. Must be painful. When you're done with that, the best posture I would recommend is bend your knees first and bounce. Figure out where's your weight going every time you're bouncing. Is it going more on my toes or on my heels? It should be your heels and the outside part of your foot. So to create that ability, you rotate your hips out, bring your knees in, and then you got a good bounce. Belly button in, but also like the toy that I have, the tensegrity toy. As I inhale, everything opens up. As I exhale, everything still stays controlled. The belly button in shouldn't keep you stuck. It should be able to still have the ability to open and close. First exercise is a basic squat, not the traditional powerlifting squats, but I want the hands in front of you, down near your elbows in, palms are forward, bicep curl with a squat. My hips are going back, back, that's enough, and then down. Watch my knees. Most people will do this, right? The goal is belly button in, bend your knees, belly button in, bend your knees, and bicep curls to the back. If you can't do that, use a couch. Use something lower lower than your knee level, so your calves stay against the base of the couch. And if they leave, that means you're tight and your whole body cannot sit back and it's pulling you forward. That means you're going to be more quad dependent to get you up. I want my glutes and hamstrings to be stretched. So this is a dynamic stretch to tell you what muscles are getting you down and up. Quads pull you down. With my bicep, tricep and butt and hamstring get me up. Belly button in still, chest is up. So then number one, 30 seconds of squats. 30 seconds of squats. Then we transition into a lunge. Mine is different. I take my normal walking step forward and sit back. Step forward, sit back. I have an arch in my foot. Don't be flat-footed. Don't let your knee cave in. This is the society. They step, the knee goes in. Look at that. This knee goes in too. What's going on? Balance. Balance. You can't do this? You feel you're losing your balance? Hold on to a counter. Hold on to the arm part of the chair, of a chair or a couch or anything to hold stability. But also pull yourself down. Look at my head, look at my hips. Where's my head? Forward, my hips are back. So we got squats and lunges. These are stretches. Don't cheat now. You have no weight. Your weight's your body. Control it. Feel the stretches of what's working. Quads pull you down. Both directions. Hamstrings get me up. Both directions. Glutes are part of it. Number 3 is we're going to keep our elbows in, bend our knees, belly button in, create an arch in your foot. Inhale, bend your spine, shift your ribs, punch up. Don't forget, watch yourself in the mirror. Look at your shoulders. Are they even? If they're not, that means one side of your ribs on the outside part, or even our IET band, could be shifting you to your left. That's what my issue is. My whole body shifts me to my left. Creating that scoliosis. Could it be? So we're trying to find what part is harder or tighter than the other. Watch my hips. Look how easy that is. And then I'm trying to create equal stretch, equal distance of my hip. It's tighter on my right. So I need to grab that ball or a foam roller and just roll out everything on this side. IT band, rib cage, use the smaller ball for the obliques, all of that. To advance that stretch, to add your IT band, you step behind with the same leg you're stretching. I'm stretching with my right hand, my left leg goes back. And if you can't go back this much, just step close to it. You'll still feel it. Knees are bent. Knees are bent. Next one. Bend your knees. Inhale. Now shift your rib and punch forward. I'm stretching. I'm stretching my armpit. I'm stretching my back. I'm reaching for it. Pulling up. Reach. Pull. 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 What am I feeling a stretch for? The armpit. Right here, I should feel it. As I push forward with my hand, I sit back more. Sit back. I'm trying to stretch my hamstrings, my glutes, my back. At the very top, bend your knees. Inhale. Pull. But don't clench your back like that. Don't clench your back. You do that, you're going to make it much worse. Keep your elbows at the ribs. Search functional patterns on Instagram. If you don't have one, search it anyways. You might find pictures of how the back looks of most people. It's not clenched, it's not relaxed, it's engaged. So we got the forward, we got the side, we got the lunge, we got the squat. Now we're going to add more to the squat and to the lunge. Two more things. We're doing full body, we're not static. Don't forget, this tricep and this back is connected to a lot more than itself. So we got squat. 2 exercises for the squat. It's called the swing and pull. Swing back like a pendulum, like you're about to. You throw them. Okay, you start here. You swing back. You swing up. You pull. Down and pull. Swing, swing, pull. Stretch, stretch, and bring it. You could do it with weights, but I do this as a warm-up to open up all these muscles. So we got the squats, we got the lunges, we got the swing, swing, pull, and then we got a lunge with a reach. Adding more. Step forward, reach. Step forward, reach. And so there we go. So this was about a good amount of mobility exercises. So we had the squats, the lunges, the swing and pull with the squat, the lunge and reach, the lunge and reach by itself with the step back, the step and reach, I mean. Then we got the shift and reach as well. So all these different stretches you could do that's dynamic. And the final one, to put it all together, is the functional patterns rotation that I enjoy, that I first saw many years ago, and I really believe it's a good way to open up everything. Belly button in, bend your knees, arch on your feet, chest is up, shift your ribs up if you have to get taller, palm in front is down, palm in back is up. Before I move my hands, watch my ribs. This is what your spine's going to be doing. Bend my knees, belly button in, and then I'm going to start with my hand in front, and then I shift. Whatever way my spine twists, my chest goes, it's the same hand. I'm going left, I'm going right, so it's the left. Messed up. Going left, it's the right hand in front. If you feel stable, what you could do is start walking. I'm going to step right foot with my left hand going forward. And then switch. And then switch. So you can walk and realize that most people walk like Beyonce. They walk with their hips shifting. And their spine doesn't move. Their chest is just, they're stuck. Right? Watch your posture is the key. No matter what you're trying to achieve in your fitness goals, stop thinking about what you want and start listening to your body's abilities to even move right. If you've ever been injured, that's a sign your body doesn't like you. That they don't like what you're doing. But till next time, train respectfully to your body, stretch, roll, and move respectfully to how the body is designed to function. Comment below if you liked it or not. If you want more direct things, it's on the internet. I could share more, but it's all about connecting from the ground up to whatever we're going. Till next time, train different.